Hey everybody, so today is Day of Wonder. It's a day to celebrate Wonder Woman. She's been in the comic book world for 77 years now. So I've been reading Wonder Woman comics and watching, like Supergirl, girl empowerment stuff, just to kind of celebrate the day. And usually what I watch is almost exclusively nerdy comic book shows. There's only just so many hours in the day to read all the comic books, to read all the books I want to read, watch all the shows and movies, so I kind of just keep it strictly to just nerdy comic book stuff, sadly. I'm actually wanting to try to get into Black Lightning, and there's just not enough time in the day. But back to my point, I was watching Supergirl, and a lot of my friends know one of my pet peeves in television and in movies is when an actor has an obvious empty cup. It just throws me out of the scene, and it grates my nerves. It's a pet peeve. I don't know why, but it's just, to me, it's like, for some people it's like cars and technology. They'll see a car and it's a certain year, if it's been established, it's like the mid-1980s or something, and the car in the background's from like 1991. Not everyone notices that, not everyone realizes that, but the people who are car enthusiasts are like, that's not right. And it throws you out of the scene. But to me, it's an empty cup. Now, of course, coffee is, a big social thing. People drink it at work, they drink it at home, they drink out in public with friends. So, coffee is definitely used a lot in scenes as just a way to make the scene and the characters seem more relatable. You see someone with a coffee cup and you're like, oh, hashtag me, and it makes sense. Like, that's what friends do. It makes it just more like a natural scene where friends are out, enjoying a cup of coffee. But it's the paper cups. It's, to me, that make it so much easier to notice that it's empty. And like I said, I watched CW shows, so like The Flash is guilty of it, Supergirl, I don't think Smallville really was. And luckily Arrow doesn't really get into that much, but absolutely, The Flash and Supergirl, oh my god, it gets to me. There's sometimes I'll watch a show, and when it happens, I stop watching the episode. I'll go back and finish eventually, but at the time I was like, no, I'm done here. I'm done. Because to me, it's such a easy, simple thing that they've added to the scene, and it's meant to be a prop to help make the scene seem more relatable and more natural. But then the fact that simple little thing is also the easiest way for it to seem unnatural and unrelatable. And I should probably put my phone on me when I'm doing this. So yeah, it's like, it makes that simple thing so much easier to ruin a scene to me. So, like, okay, cup. We'll do a sound test, because me, sometimes it's the sound. So, empty cup. So when they put the cup on the table, you'll hear it. You're like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Empty cup. Cup of liquid. Or solid sound. You can't necessarily hear the echo. So, like, to me, sometimes it's the sound. Also, just the simple physics of having a liquid in the cup. You're having to be more slow, being more careful, and, you don't want to spill it. Empty cup, you'll see it. The actors will just be way more just doing this number and tipping, and and I can't remember what scene it was, but there was one show, and it wasn't CW actually, not to shit on them. The girl did this, and you could hear, because of the sound, empty ass cup. Oh my god. So I've noticed lately though that The Flash, in their Jitters coffee scenes, typically do mugs now. Thank you, because I think mugs can make the difference. Because the ceramic mugs, it's harder to tell if it's empty. Because it's ceramic, it naturally has this more weight, empty or not, and you're going to be, I think, typically more careful with it, empty or not, so it makes it more natural to have slower motions and Okay, so this one's empty. Okay. And here's one here. Star Wars. Don't mess with the princess. And then you got, it's got liquid in it, and I'm having to kind of somewhat do the same motions. And here we go. There wasn't much difference. So, to me, Hollywood, just switch to mugs, because your paper cup shit, just, you need to up your game. Because it's, I don't know, it's stupid, it's a pet peeve of mine, I get it, it's annoying. I shouldn't be complaining about it, but I do, because when it happens, to me, if you can convince me that a man can run faster than the speed of sound, more than there's liquid in the cup, there's a problem.